Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Google Analytics account for your website. So first things first, what is a Google Analytics account? So a Google Analytics account is a platform that Google provides you with to give you tons of information about your website, such as how did this person find your website, how long did they spend on this website, how many people are landing on your website every single month, tons of valuable information. For these reasons, I highly recommend you do not skip this step. So this is the site we're going to be using throughout the video. It's called Level Finish. It's a flooring contracting website based in Richmond in the United States. So the first thing to do, head over to Google and type in Google Analytics sign up. You want to scroll down and click the top result here, which should just say Google Analytics. Give that a click and then wait for the page to load. You should see a page like this once you click that result from Google. The reason why I had to actually click create account is because this website already had an account created before. I just deleted it 10 minutes ago so I could make it again for this video. So just to confirm, once you click the results from Google, you should land on a page that looks like this about setting up an account for your Google Analytics. So the first thing to do is put in your account name. So your account name, typically I just put in the initials of my name. So my name is Joshua George. So I just put in JG. You want to scroll down and make sure all of these boxes are checked and then click next. What do you want to measure? So now we want to measure traffic on our website. So just make sure you have web selected at the top, scroll down and then click next. It asks for your website name. So like I said earlier, my website name is called Level Finish. So I will just copy my website name and just paste it in there, Level Finish. The next thing it asks you for is your website URL. So you copy the whole thing from your browser and then go to the box and then paste it in. What you want to make sure you have is the right protocol. So it gives you two options, HTTP and HTTPS. So if you want to figure out what your website is, you can double click into it. I'll just show you if I refresh that. Because typically it shows you a result like this now in the browser, so you can't actually see. If you see a padlock, it means your HTTPS and your website is secure. If you're still not sure, you can double click into it and it will expand the whole thing, which you can see the S is indeed there. So for me, I will click HTTPS. You can see the error message is still there. That is simply because I have included HTTPS and the forward slashes in the box here. So all I need to do is just delete them as well. Just make sure I don't delete the L from Level Finish. There you see the error message is now gone because I've removed that. There is a forward slash at the end of the URL. However, that is not an issue. So you can leave that there if it's there. So in my case, I will leave it there for ease. The next thing you need to do now is select the relevant industry category. So this is the category which is most similar to what your website is about. So as my site is about flooring and things to do within the home, I will click home and garden. However, if your website is about accounting, for example, you will then obviously click finance. So I'll click home and garden. The next thing it asks me for is a reporting time zone. So this is the time zone of the website. So the area I'm actually targeting. So as my website is obviously targeting Richmond, which is in the United States, I'm going to change United Kingdom to say United States. And then I'm going to click the correct time zone. So for me, it would be New York, as obviously Richmond is what I'm targeting. And it's on the East Coast near New York. Once you do that, you want to click create. And then click two boxes, one up here, just say you accept in data processing terms. And accept this one down here. Do read through these just to make sure you are happy to accept. However, if you don't accept, you can't actually create an account anyway. Click I accept once you've done that. That will now create you an account and give you a unique tracking ID. So this is a unique tracking ID. You can see it's 155375501. It begins with a UA and you can see it's actually also here a UA513. So essentially what you need to do now is add this code into the head section of your site. So you can see it says add to the head. So it doesn't matter which way you do it. I'm going to show you the easiest way, which is using the global site tag, which is all of this. So what you want to do is head to your site and go to the dashboard. You want to scroll down to plugins, hover over plugins, and then click add new. And we want to add a plugin to our site called insert headers and footers, like so. Once you type it in here, you don't need to click enter. It will refresh the results for you. So this is the plugin we need, insert headers and footers. It's by WP Beginner. You can see it's got 900,000 active installations. So let's click install now. And then click activate, which means this plugin is now live on our site. So what we're going to do is add the code into the plugin's head section. So to get to that, you scroll down to settings, hover over that, and you'll see it's right here, insert headers and footers. So Click that and that will bring up the header section and the footer section. So as the instructions tell us, we need to add it to the head section of the site. We simply select the whole thing, and do make sure you have all of the code because there is 2 parts to it. Just make sure you have the whole thing right there. Click Command C or Control C if you're on Windows. Go back to the plugin and then paste it in there and click Save. Once you've done that, that is exactly how you add Google Analytics to your website, and that is the end of the video.